It's often been recorded that for a country that is something like half of 1% of the world's population, the Scots have contributed disproportionately to culture, politics, science throughout the world. And when you think that in Scotland now there's, 5 million people, and in the United States alone 12 million people claim Scottish descent. Put that together with 4 million in Canada and 28 million worldwide claiming Scottish descent. It says a lot about Scottish culture and its willingness to go into the world and make good.
In 1931, the National Trust for Scotland was founded, an independent, non-profit charity operating without government assistance and depending solely on the beneficence, support and devotion of both its Scottish and non-Scottish membership. Today, 75 years later, the Trust is doing more to preserve a sense of national pride and heritage than anyone can ever know. Tirelessly continuing to perform a truly vital mission for everyone who loves and cares about this special place called Scotland. So in this, our 75th anniversary year, we're going to travel to North America to find some distant relatives, revisit some dear old friends, and to share our story with some new friends. A heritage built on 15 centuries of change. Early America was filled with generations of Scottish sons and daughters, bringing with them centuries-old traditions, bloodlines, and a strong work ethic. Their well-known reputation for independence and hard work are all part of their cultural legacy that has, over the last 2 centuries, become one of the hallmarks of America's identity. Indeed, the first 9 governors of the nation's original 13 states were Scots. And of the 56 founding fathers who signed America's Declaration of Independence, more than 20 were of Scottish descent. But to really understand the Scottish national character, and to learn how such a small country could produce so many brilliant minds in philosophy, law, literature, art, economics, science and business, you have to know the land with all its rich diversity. For future generations, both Scottish and non-Scots alike, the National Trust for Scotland manages 183,000 acres and 125 sites, comprised of islands, centuries-old gardens, nature reserves, monuments, historic dwellings and castles, and countless national artifacts and other treasures. The Trust has spent every day of the last 75 years preserving the living history of Scotland. And it provides a generations-old link to those families that left to start new lives around the world. We are the National Trust for Scotland, and this is the anniversary story we want to tell.